Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna jump back into this thing as the Exterminator. I want to say the Exterminator has like a flamethrower. I might go back to the first zone and see if I can't... Oh, there's Forgotten Viaduct now. Go back to the first zone and see if I can't spank the final boss to get that unlock. See you, Sage. Yeah, flamethrower. So, what does that mean? I guess high fire rate? Oh, here's the well, if we find an item we want to drop in there. What's this guy's thing? What is he good at? He's a flame caster, and like I said, attack speed base is 6 per second. I'm assuming that's a lot higher than all the other ones. So multipliers might go even harder. That's one. Damage is 50. What was the damage of the arrows? Don't remember. Crit chance is very, very, very low. So, if we're talking about, you know, plus 10%, that's really going to be multiplied by 5%. So 10% is going to be, you know, what, 0.5%? So that would go up to 5.5. Really, really low. But of course, high fire rate, that makes sense, I guess. Crit bonus, 100%. This is bad. We probably don't want to go for crits with this guy. But what else would we go for? Piercing is pretty high. Burn chance. Area could be okay. Range, probably. Cone angle, I don't care about that. Probably, maybe. 5.0 movement speed, I don't know if that's good or bad. Alright. Probably mostly hit up attack speed, like I said. Area. Movement speed is also good. But attack speed should pop off. Health, damage. I'm gonna go with damage here. Hey, to watch live. Woot. Scythe Syndrome, what's up? Is the YouTube stream Poggies or Sloggies right now? I got a notification over here. It was saying it was maybe Sloggies, but... Well, what's force for us right now? Force is damage mod per hit and duration and piercing. Damage modifier per hit? Damage mod per hit. What's damage mod per hit? I don't know, but the other one seemed good. Duration of the flame. Crit chance, once again, no. Movement speed, yes. What's our health at? What's our base health? I wish I could see that right now. I guess I can go here. Max health is 400 base, so pretty high. He's got high health. It's all Poggies for me. Oh yes. I'm gonna go regen. Does he have a base regen stat? Health regen is just 1 per second. I think that's pretty standard. Maybe? What's this? Bloodstained pages.
At each end of the blood trail, they've piled up what remained of his victims. 2 morbid shrines, both bearing a fragment of an unholy relic. Unearthing them would require a dire sacrifice. But once reunited, they would form a powerful weapon against the Lord of Pain.
So 2 shrines bearing a fragment of an unholy relic. Unearthing them would require a dire sacrifice. Such as I read it again, if I go up, do it again, nothing happens. Hinting at some secret thing here. Multi-strike in area? That sounds nice. Multi-strike, I'm assuming just adding more flames coming out. Very low amount of enemies, so we run during this. And we'll slowly meander our way up to the hand. I'm not too concerned about it. Could be something that we get towards the end of the 27 minutes, 30 minutes that we have. More regen. Roman comments up. Pretty strong. Don't know why we're getting double elites right now. There's 2 of them. Two abilities then? Transfixion. Fires projectiles in the direction you're facing. Damage is reduced for every enemy hit. Chance to apply fragile. Yeah, let's do it. We're shooting right in front of us anyway, so it's just gonna add on to that. And we did get 2 abilities. Needles just did such a good job last time. I could see the orb being okay for this guy since we're up close. Attack speed, a main weapon. Sure. Now I have to choose one more thing. Do we want to go with the lightning strikes since they're just so easy? I think that I'm kind of a slow character. So maybe the Astronomer's Orbs isn't the best thing to get. Splinters could be okay. You know what? Let's go against the lightning to do the Arcane Splinters again. I didn't get to read the damage that the Splinters did on our first run. Plus 0.2 meters per second base movement speed. Do I need to know anything about speed before I jump in on that? There's a multiplier. But then there's just, so 6.4 plus 0.2 should be 6.6. 6.66. Sure. Because of some multiplier, I'm assuming, that I just didn't look at. Range, but minus area radius? No. Area. Larger flame sounds good. Seems like an incredibly strong start, but maybe it's because we now have a lot of permanent upgrades and we went back to the first level. Damage. Upgrade or transfixion, multi-strike, area radius. I suppose getting things that benefit from a global crit chance, you know, like needles potentially, is not good since we're not upgrading our global crit chance. All of our abilities will suffer. Regen and movement speed, nice. Like this crit Phantom Needles. Do I need it? Maybe not. Plus attack, speed, minus size on the shurikens. splinters. Burn chance and damage. Yep. You can see the little orange numbers. That's the burn damage that's applying to enemies. Burn's hopefully gonna be really good against boss fights. Fragile chance, affliction chance. That's on the, what's it called? The transfixion. Chance to apply fragile. Fragile says for each stack, fragile increases the damage taken from direct attacks by 5%. That's nice. I think it's that little yellow shield that's appearing on enemies sometimes. That means they're fragile. Attack speed on transfixion. Zircon, thanks for the gifted sub, says Boo. It's September. We've been getting some nice sub bombs. For every 5 gifted subs, Twitch will at least put 1 more on top. We had someone drop a 5 sub, and we got 25 back from Twitch, so cool things are happening. Let's go area. Carl, no chewing on your bed. You are not allowed to do that. I'm watching you. You think I'm just playing my game. You think you can do whatever you want, huh? Fragile seems good against the boss. Holy moly. Look at that. We are melting. Melting bosses. 50% crit bonus. Echoing band, shockwaves, or base block strength. I'm gonna go echoing band to this one. On hit, so we're hitting a lot of enemies a lot of the times. Chance to deal a shockwave that deals 40% of the original damage in a radius. Sound incredibly powerful for this character. Okay, see all those shockwaves happening? Little white circles. Realistically, we should be putting it in the well. Because you can have it once now or permanently for the rest of the time you play the game. But sacrifice it now. Do you do physical damage though? On hit with physical damage. That's a good point. Is fire physical damage? I don't know. I don't know how to look that up. If I'm being honest. No idea. Flamecaster damage. Flame. I don't know if that means it's not physical. Don't know. It does damage, so it must count, right? It's applying, you know, it's happening. Yeah, you're right. I'm seeing the little circles from the echoing band, so yes, it must be. Fire would seem more physical than magical. What is rank? I'm literally spitting fire out from this canister on my back. I'm not casting a spell here. Physical doesn't have to mean melee either. Damage. We are still seeing, I would say, quite a bit of crits happening. Even though we're only at 5%. So I don't know. Maybe it is worth it to upgrade crits. Attack speed, my main weapon. I think the fire is going to pull us through, honestly. Apply fragile to them. And then smoke them with the flames. You think it's the spikes that are dealing physical damage, potentially? Causing the shockwave? Maybe. Whatever naughty thing you're doing right now, don't do it. Watching you. You wouldn't be licking the chair to potentially chew the chair, would you? You might be right. I think I might be seeing it from the attacks from the needles. Regen movement speed, go. Yeah. I'm like only seeing it where the needles are flying out. I mean, either way, the plan is to get rid of it, so it's okay. If it does or doesn't work, who cares? It's going. Send it up. Multi-strike area, maybe, Range doesn't sound like a bad idea either. Look at those numbers. Crit chance and crit bonus from arcane splinters. Let's see here. Transfixion attack speed. More fragile. Got a shield here. Damage and force. What was force again? Damage mod per hit, duration, and piercing. Maybe mod has something to do with fire damage, I don't know. Why are you so caked up? My face? Strong single target attack with burn chance. Hits the closest enemy. Damage and crit chance increases when attack does not trigger. Frost avalanche. Emits 4 frost projectiles in diagonal directions. Deals mediocre direct damage, but has a chance to apply frost. We're already dealing fire damage. I don't know if it's sensible to stack fire damage. Increases all of Flame Strike's charge multipliers. It says Flame Strike multiplier. Flame Strike charge time. Reduces the time it takes for Flame Strike to reach its maximum strength. I don't know what those tooltips are telling me. You want more fire? Or crippling cuts. Fires projectiles behind you as well, and chance to slow enemies on the same transfixion things that we've upgraded. Chat wants more fire. we see it? Are we noticing it? Health and defense. Are enemies just burning around me? If I stop shooting, what does it look like? Yeah, there's like a little circle of fire that's just dancing around. Damage. What's this? Do I stand in the ring? Do I get kills in the ring, maybe? Sucking up souls. I don't know what we're doing here. Attack speed. I think I did it. I think I was getting kills. Token fragment. Is that one of the fragments we needed to kill the super boss? Do we have to get them in one run? If I do, then maybe I should be going faster. Moving further. Fire lever, what's up? Attack speed, crit bonus. Let's see here. Let's go attack speed on the Phantom Needles. Chat, don't forget September right now. Bonus gifted subs for every 5 bomb. I see Slothy's live too. I don't know if she's doing a sip for subs thing. If she's doing Overwatch. If you're feeling Overwatch. Attack speed and Phantom Needles. Again. More needles. We have the Elite right now that fires the 3 projectiles. God, this guy melts. Crippling cuts. I'm gonna do that. Slowing on the attacks that we already upgraded. Speaking of, keep upgrading them. Go. So sips for subs. Every bonus sub we get is a sip we take. So if you drop a 5 bomb and we get 1 extra Twitch sub, that's a sip. That's a cheers to you. If you drop a 5 bomb and Twitch gives us 25 subs, I'm probably gonna finish the drink. Let's go base damage on Phantom Needles. What you drinking? Apple juice. Made from the finest apples. Force and range. I kind of like maybe Flame Strike up. More fragile chance and affliction chance. This is pretty good. Make enemies take more damage from my flames. This feels so much more powerful. Once again, we're on the first level, so it makes sense. Let's actually go range here. I don't even like the frickin' Phantom Needle upgrades. There's always a plus and a minus. I don't like upgrades like that. So it always sucks when I take it. I never upgrade it. There, plus damage, but minus force. Boss time. And by boss time, I mean lol. You're done. You're dead already. Force and range. More force on my stuff. Or more range. This is just needles. Honestly, more force on my fire. Plus 15 base damage. Plus 50% crit chance. Which right now I think is plus 3%. And then per 1 HP missing plus damage. Base damage. Base damage is insane. Because my base damage is what? 50. You're getting 15. And all that's being multiplied. I should have looked at what my total damage was before and after the ring. I can drop the ring though, right? Or is it like throwing away the ring? I don't know. Like, let's say that I drop this. Do I get him? Oh, okay, it's just putting it here. Got it. So I could take that off. Check what it is. 102 damage, put it back on. It's 127 damage. Seems meaningful. Those are your splinters. Back to my workout, you're still streaming. I'm here. Follow the Torment 1.0. Chat, what's your opinion on hot dogs? Are they delicious or are they gross? 10% attack speed on my phantom needles. I like those. Delicioso. Love them. Anybody here hate hot dogs? I feel like it's what, once you watch that video about how hot dogs are like a pink sludge made from the leftover disgusting meat parts and cartilage of animals, right? You could be like, ugh. Good glizzy always slaps. Gross, says Adaptive Blade. Why do you think they're gross? This is a place of love and understanding, chat, by the way. We like opposing opinions. Except for when they're about a mechanic in a game and a wording that's wrong. Besides how they're made, I don't like the flavor. Saw a video like that, didn't change a thing, lol. Not even close to a bratwurst, so you're a bratwurst purist. We don't want to know what we're eating, trust me. Here's another thing that I think, though, too, along with, like, you know, they're, like, blending up all of these leftover pieces of meat, and you're like, oh, like, I want to have, like, a chicken nugget that's real white meat, not one that's blended up with, like, chicken beaks and, like, disgusting shit. I think it's also great that we take the leftovers and we don't just throw them away. You make something out of that. Hey, that's being resourceful, is what it is. Plus damage on these splinters. You know what? Splinters, I'm gonna show you some love, and I'm gonna see if you can pull some numbers by the end. Right, we're being resourceful. We should eat all the parts of an animal if we're gonna kill the damn thing. It's like Native Americans, right? The whole thing with like the bison. And like making an effort to appreciate that which you killed and try to use every single ounce of it. I'm no way, shape, or form saying that there's something holy about eating a hot dog like there is about a Native American, you know, killing a buffalo and eating its heart. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just, you know, blended brains. I mean, you can literally go to a taco stand and get brain tacos. You can get beef cheek tacos. You can get tongue tacos. If someone thinks that's delicious, why not eat it? You want me to throw it away? Oh, range. Still think I'll stick with the hot dog, bub. I was taking your side. On that one. Okay, we take a lot of damage. I think our defense is low. How's our regen? You can see the +1, +1, +1. The green 1 on my face. go. Needles? The shields are great. Love that. $200,000 burn damage in one run. In one country, they have every part of an animal on street stands. That's what I'm saying, like the taco trucks, right? They have a lot of the parts of the cow that most people would consider to be absolutely disgusting, but it's a freaking delicacy to get tongue tacos. It tastes just like bologna, and I also like that. Now that is a whole nother thing. For some reason, when I think about bologna, I'm like squeamish. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme where it's like a woman talking to a butcher and she's like, "Excuse me, does this come in low sodium?" Or so she said something like about like the meat, the ham. And he's like, "Ma'am, that is an unholy meat obelisk." I'm gonna see if I can even, let's just look it up. Unholy meat obelisk. A declaration of mankind's contempt.
Is that ham processed? If it's processed, I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Ma'am, that is an 11-pound whole slab of deli ham.
This is
It
bologna.
has no bones, fat, or connective tissue. It is an amalgamation of the meat of several pigs, emulsified, liquefied, strained, and ultimately inexorably joined in an unholy meat obelisk. God had no hand in the creation of this abhorrence. The fact that this ham monolith exists proves that God is either impotent to alter his universe or ignorant to the horrors taking place in his kingdom. This prism of pork is more than deli meat. It is a physical declaration of mankind's contempt for the natural order. It is hubris manifest. We also have a lower sodium variety if you would prefer that.
Physical declaration of mankind's contempt for the natural order. But that being said, I don't also get like the standard Oscar Mayer pink sludge hot dogs. I'll go get ones that are, you know, a little bit fancier and delicious. But I do love a good voiced. That was beautifully said. I didn't even see this champion here until now. Now he's dead. Upgrade our splinters. Entirely stop moving. Never entirely stop moving, and instead of losing damage over time, they gain damage. So they just keep going until they hit the edge of the map, sounds like. Phantom Rift, when the needles disappear, deals magic damage. We had that one before. Phantom Split, critical hit splits needles into 2 projectiles. Both are a copy of the original with the remaining hit count. Increased base damage by 15. What's our crit chance on our ability? We have crit chances at 33% with nothing changing that. And that's pretty good still. But let's see here. Damage increases for each remaining piercing count multiplied by damage and crit bonus. When the needles disappear, they deal magic damage in an area. They're both, I think it's all good. You know what? Let's give the dang thing. Let's do one we haven't done before and probably never will do again. But yeah, they slowly just keep moving and they gain damage. I think that might be the winner there for the arcane splinters. That might make it really pop off. Attack speed probably even better than damage. Once again, because of how high the attack speed already is base. Seems good. Amalgamation of several pigs. Crit chance and crit bonus. Let's go force. We're gonna spank this boss. What's the crits on these guys? %12 for 240% damage. Kinda lame. But let's give you some love. I could just keep following them too. Or they gain damage. I guess they do disappear. Nice. Got the hand grabby guy. Still the hand grabby, sucky thing left on the screen here. Get that anytime we want to. Maybe when the final boss spawns, we'll just run over and grab it quick. So if let's say I did get crit chance, right now we have, once again, 5% crit chance. But let's say on our Phantom Needles we have 33% crit chance. We got this, and then went back. It's up to 6%, so crappy, crap. But if I go over here, 33 to 36%, so it's a little bit higher. Yeah, that's exactly what we thought it was gonna do. So crit, like, isn't horrible. This kinda seems like a waste. We would literally need 94 more upgrades on crit in order to level that up. And I don't even think it was actually supposed to be a +1. I think it was supposed to be a +0.5, but they rounded it. I don't know. You'd have to have almost 100 upgrades in order to get that thing to 100%. But the other abilities would benefit at a much higher level. To a higher degree. Guys, D, what's up? 33, 32 months. How are you doing, sir? Still catching up on Isaac videos as always. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your support. I'm doing well. Pretty well here. Having a happy September. It's almost over. Almost October? Are you kidding me? Not upgraded this very much, but I think I'm gonna go area. It's not Flame Strikes Day. Do you remember 21st of September when you got bonus subs from each 5-bomb? Look at the damage! Oh my god! I'm gonna back myself in the corner there. Bro. Summon skeletons that attack. It sounds dope. Kinda like this one though. 5% chance of +1 HP each kill. Charges. Increases damage with diminishing returns. Or more damage per HP missing. They're all good. Let's go with the necromancers. Summon some skeletons. He's walking around, he's doing his thing. If I stop firing, what does his damage look like? It's hard to really see. Hard to tell. But I wasn't dying. I can't turn off all of my abilities though, so. We'll see their DPS at the end, maybe. if they include it. I almost feel like 30 minutes is almost too much. It's almost too long of a run. Like 20 minutes is a sweet spot. Attack speed of my transfixion. Fragile. Auto shooter? Yep, I am aiming. I mean, I can turn on auto shoot, but whatever. Like, why not just keep firing? There's no downside. So if you right click, it just turns on auto fire, but I am aiming it. Oh, did I just grab the hand on accident? I was not even looking. I think I just grabbed it. Just walking around aimlessly. We have one half of this fragment. I don't know, once again, if it comes with me. We save that, or if we have to get both fragments in one run. Like, should we be exploring more, or am I good? Should I just hang out? Base crit bonus. So here's maybe what we're looking for, and you know, how the crit's so low. Plus 10% crit chance is really adding 0.5. So it's like, I mean, it did go from 5 to 6. I would have said it could go from 5 to 5.5 if I did the math correctly, but whatever. Let's see if it adds plus 0.15. I don't know what that even means. Let's just see what it says. Was that 6? It's still at 6. Was that this one? It was this one. Okay. So that added 15% crit bonus. Right. I read that wrong. Not crit chance, crit bonus. I am seeing a lot of orange numbers, so it's not like we're not critting. I just think it's mostly our other abilities or something. Upgrade our transfixion. I see 5 of those orange daggers coming out sometimes. Phantom needles. I'm looking forward to crushing this boss and his stupid dog that he rides. Let's go force. And most importantly, force is giving us duration on our flames. Let's go transfixion again. What's this 3 out of 5 thing over here? Oh, summon skeletons. Got it. Regen, I suppose. I would say it's pretty serious regen. You can see my numbers climbing over there. I would say about 2 per second. If I can take some damage here and I'll show you. Regen, I guess. When do we get a reroll option? Two minutes and 20 seconds. Can we fast forward this? I'm ready for the boss now. Of course, we're gonna get more like gold and stuff for going longer. I don't think base health right now is that bad of an idea since we're filling it so quickly. Arcane Splinters Mastery 3. Must be doing something good with the Arcane Splinters. I really think that ability for them to not sit there and that they just keep going and gaining damage is pretty good. "50 seconds. These ranged units shooting things at my butt. I can't really sit still. Safer to keep moving. Let's go range. Further away from this stupid boss, probably a smart move. Plus range, I don't know if that makes sense right now since they just kind of keep going. Maybe they go a little bit longer, but it's pretty much off screen at that point in time, so I'm gonna go movement speed. Here he is. Chat, can we do it? Second try. Still very, very tanky, surprisingly. Kind of thought I was gonna go faster than this. Keep thinking that my own skeletons are things to kill. It's a good hit. He got me again. He's already off his horse dog. Got him. Lord of Pain destroyed. So, the Lord of Pain, I was kind of thinking that was like maybe like some sort of final boss, but it seems like in this one run, I could have gotten 2 different artifacts to kill this specific boss faster. Playing one of my favorite games again. Blue Light, what's up? Alright. Our flames. 3,600,000 damage. Flame strike. Sad. What's this? Necromancer's clutch. Pretty bad damage. What's this? Burn damage. 600,000 burn damage. I'm surprised that's so low, if I'm being honest. Echoing Band, we got rid of it. Yeah, the Arcane Splinters, they were up there. They were actually #1 for damage, so you can't poop on the Splinters if you finally take the time to upgrade them properly. About just under 10k DPS, that's crazy good. 2.8 million on the Transfixion, we upgraded that a bunch. 3.1 million on the the Phantom Needles, that was awesome. Cool. Cool. Suspicious tree. 14 months, Whoop, welcome back to you. Lots of things unlocked. So your ability, item, upgrade, blessing, trait type, item, trait, upgrade, trait, haunted cavern, something, and something. Enter the Forgotten. So I think we gotta get the Cupbearer by going to the next level. No more heroes unlocked this time. Still don't know what this is. Ravaging Specters from the Warlock. So this guy's got my Echoing Band now, right? Oh, I gotta buy it off of him. That's so much money.
No gold, no deal.
Literally gave it to him. I found it. And then I sent it up, and then he makes me pay to get it back. Technically, I'm a different person. Right, but he knew the deal. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching, VOD watchers. I will see you in the next one.